Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I want to appreciate you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing to this channel. There is a leaked video of Moses Kuria coming out to storm a kind of nation media news, as he has come out not to hesitate to come out to tell and also express his concern and grievances towards the nation media. This comes after Moses Kuria, a certain news that was released yesterday when it comes to the oil that was being imported into the country. As the nation media gave us an inclusive analysis and also the documentation towards the investigation about 7 months on how Moses Kuria, who is the cabinet minister of trade and investment and industry, came out being among those ministers that approved the importation of oil to the country. And again, what we found was a deal in between him as a cabinet minister and another cabinet minister, that is Minthika Linturi, who is for agriculture. I want you to watch that video. Then you
nimaliza nini watu wa media kusema nation media muamue kama nyinyi ni gazeti ama broadcasting house ama media house ama ni chama cha upinzani. Na mimi nimesema kutoka leo hata sio kesho, idara yote ya serikali nitaona imeweka advertisement kwa nation media, ujihesabu kwa nyumbani. Na iko
Moses Kuria is telling us now, media cannot be independent. Media cannot tell us the truth. If you tell the truth, you're being hunted. As per what he has said, is that nation media will not have access to advertisement from government agencies. As you know, that government agencies always have several advertisements across the board. Not only that advertisement, but Moses Kuria is confirming to us that they're going to ensure that they're going to follow up when it comes to the news of nation media. But this comes after also the storm had towards the Citizen TV, let me call Royal Media Services, where they claimed that Citizen and Royal Media Services was the opposition television that was doing what opposition entails to do. The same thing is happening with the nation media, where the government, through their cabinet ministers, are feeling like the nation media is doing a wrong thing. But the simple question is, they have come out to expose the truth. These people are brokers. They are people who are doing business with the offices that they are having. So it is literally a kind of way of showing us that you can't tolerate the independence of the media. You cannot accept the truth and analysis that is coming from the media. But Moses Kuria, as he is showing a kind of frustration, nation media is just doing their own job. They're just doing whatever it is expected of them. So I don't see any reason why Moses Kuria should come out to feel like this media is exposing him, because yesterday that video trended during the part of the night and also the part of the today's morning. The details emerge of how oil individuals pocketed about 6 billion Kenyan shillings in a controversial government deal. It began with a cabinet approval for Kenya National Trading Corporation, KNTC, to import duty-free 125,000 metric tons of edible oil. And we are being told that this edible oil, the companies that were involved in the importation and also supplying across the Republic of Kenya was specific companies that were associated with these government agencies, these people who are cabinet ministers. So after that, they made billions of money. So this is the news that is bringing Moses Kuria to feel like he is not comfortable with the kind of job that NTV or other nation media is doing. But I want to ask simple question. Nation media is not wrong. They're doing whatever they should do. As long as the way they said that they were investigating for 7 months, whole 7 months, since William Ruto entered into the office. As we speak now, William Ruto has been in the office for about 9 months. And these 9 months, immediately they took over, almost 2 months like that, we saw Moses Kuria and the team coming out saying that they were going to import rice, maize, beans, oil, and other commodities in the name of at least making the prices of food to be lowered. Little did we know that this was just a pure deal in between these ministers. And that is why they have pocketed almost 6 billion Kenya shillings. So they don't want us to speak about this. They don't want us to analyze this. They don't want us to share and relate the story. So I don't think if it will be fair for a country that we know the media must have their right and independently, they're now being followed up. To publish something that is criticizing the government is a bigger problem and a major problem towards these media houses. And that is why today, as we speak, Citizen is afraid. As we speak now, Citizen cannot do the investigations. Somehow, they will feel like, or rather, they might reach at a point that these individuals might start hitting them. It reached a point even we saw some individuals, allies of William Ruto, saying that if Citizen will continue the way they are continuing as if they are opposition, that they will close the Citizen TV, Royal Media Services. The same to something is happening with the nation media. They don't want nation media to speak the truth. So when you look at things that Moses Kuria is saying, is very unfortunate. Just about 1 hour ago, Moses Kuria has come out to tweet very shameful kind of tweet. Shameful, shameful. I cannot even read. Because when you look at this man, he's a madman. He's not someone that relays the truth. He cannot come out to tell Kenyans the truth. He's a happy man misusing his office as a cabinet minister of investment and trade and industry, where the possible actions and also the mechanisms that are being needed towards ensuring that at least the sector of trade, investment and trade and industry is going to change. Now he's just misusing the office. So I'm so saddened to see a certain cabinet, because I think William Ruto should reshuffle this cabinet. Any cabinet that is incompetent, let him or her be removed. Because some of them, like Aisha Juma, I've never seen Aisha Juma again. Is she there or not? I'm not seeing her. Several cabinet ministers, they're just keeping quiet. They're squandering public resources. They're buying multi-million houses, expensive vehicles, and that is it. Having trips day in, day out. As we are wasting a lot of resources, when they are being exposed, Moses Kuria now is feeling like these people are doing a wrong thing. So ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts? Is it a good idea for Moses Kuria to come out to unleash this kind of manhunt towards the national media? Drop your opinion at the comment section below.